Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Erin, and today I'm going to be trying out a couple different little products today in this video. I'm going to be doing my base in this video with you guys, and I'm trying some new brushes as well as some new a new concealer and the new Putty bronzer from e.l.f. So we're going to get started. I have a couple new products I want to try out, and my eyes are already done because I did that in another video, which will be coming out around the same time as this video. So yeah, if you like makeup videos like this, trying new products, first impressions, definitely stick around. This is the channel for you. I also do first time reactions and rankings to movies, as well as talking about books I'm reading at the moment. So if you like any of those topics, makeup, movies, or books, definitely think about subscribing down below and like this video by the end of it if you enjoyed it. So without further blabbering, let's go ahead and get into the products. Okay, first off, I have this, this is not, I don't know if this is not new, I'm pretty sure, but I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago and I have never used it. This is the In Touch Soul Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. I just finished a primer, spoiler for my project pan, so I decided to go ahead and open this one up since I'm done with that primer. It's quite a strange texture. I put a little bit on my forehead just a second ago, but it looks so weird. Pretty cool, but want to see how this does today, so I'm taking some on my fingers. It's smells pretty nice, and it says it's an icy. It does feel cool when I picked it up and rubbed it in a little bit in my hands, but I'm putting it on all over today. I'm gonna see if this is going to be a viable primer for me. It feels almost moussey feeling, if that makes sense. It is cooling for sure. Ooh, very cooling. Actually feels nice. It feels like smoothing. Let me see if it actually did anything though. So looks like it gave a little bit of a shine to the face. Let me look up close. It feels really nice. Did it do anything though? My skin looks nice. I have to say that much. I did my skincare of course this morning, but skin looks nice. It looks shiny. I usually go for either a dewy primer or moisturizing primer type of, for me. I love the e.l.f. Putty primer as well. So we'll see how this goes. With that over, let's see how the foundation goes over on top of it. I have two e.l.f. foundations since I'm using the e.l.f. Putty bronzer today. I figured I can pull out my e.l.f. foundation. I have two shades. I don't remember which shade was best for me. I'm gonna try them both out. And with that, I've got some new brushes from Anisa. Is that how you say it? Anisa Beauty or Anisa brushes. I got these three brushes, this set, from their site, and I think they were having a sale or something was going on. It's the reason why I went and bought them. And these brushes are absolutely beautiful. They're very, very soft. The brushes look really nice. So I got their concealer brush, their angled concealer brush. I got the Pinnacle foundation brush, which has a very interesting shape to it. And then I also got the multi-purpose powder brush, which also has a kind of interesting like curved shape to it. Very, very soft. I'm trying these out today, so I'm going to try out this one first, and let's figure out which of these. It's hard to figure out the shades for these because they are frosted, so I'm gonna put maple out first and see if that's gonna be a good match for me. I've also gotten a little bit of color. Maple. Yeah, I've only used these I think a couple times, which is why I've forgotten what they look like. And then here is 450 caramel. Let me see this one. That also looks like it could work on me. Maybe a little bit deeper though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the maple. And now I have foundation on my hands. So I'm going with the shade 430 maple, which has warm yellow undertones. But the 450 caramel I feel like it could work for me, especially if we get a little bit more color. I don't think it will be terrible, but I feel like the maple shade is just a little bit closer to my skin tone. So let me go ahead and blend that away kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna be using the Anisa foundation brush, the Pinnacle foundation brush today, and see how I like it. So I'm taking a little bit of the maple shade from my hand and we're gonna apply it to the face. I'm gonna do it on one side first. Forgot how this foundation smells too. Has a scent to it. Okay, so that is how it looks on with the brush on this side of my face. Foundation looks pretty nice, pretty good color. This brush is very soft and very nice feeling in the hand. I have a good grip on it, and I feel like it's doing a great job of buffing the product into my skin. I was doing two different motions with it, patting the product in as well as kind of like a more buffing it in type of motion as well. And I think that the foundation looks beautiful, and that could be a testament to the foundation as well as the tools you're using, of course, and the brush. Yeah, definitely did a great job so far. I'm really liking the foundation brush already. Okay, that is the foundation buffed out nicely. Next, I'm going to go into this concealer. This is the Flawless Brightening Concealer. I think this is new. It was on the new page when I was on e.l.f. buying the Putty bronzers. I was looking at what else would I like to buy, and so I saw these concealers and I was like, ooh, okay, I'll try that, because I haven't tried any new, I haven't tried that many new concealers. I did have my closest ones, which is not necessarily new, it's just new to me. And then I do have one e.l.f. concealer, which I do like pretty much. It's the dewy one, but I haven't tried that many concealers from e.l.f. So I figured it would be a good chance to do so. It's one of these ones where it has the tip. I think you push, yeah, you push the button down here, and then the product comes out here. So this is cool. We're trying that out, and then I'm gonna use the angled concealer brush to brush it in. Let's see if this is a good match first off, and then let's also see how this concealer brush works. I don't see anything coming out. No. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no. Okay, it's dripping. Great. There we go. Let's look at the color first off. Ooh, that is bright. It says it's brightening. That's yellow though. That's really I don't know about that color, but we're gonna use it. Let me clean off my brush that I just got stuff on. All right, I'm gonna use the concealer brush. I like to spray my brushes. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I like to do it. I've gotten into the habit of doing it. This one is also very soft. Let me look at the bristles on this. Looks like there's something on it. Okay, so it's a little bit wet. I'm gonna just dip into the concealer here. I hope this is not too light. Oh yeah, it's hard when you're on the e.l.f. website to try to get the right colors, because their pictures were sometimes deceiving. That's a little bit bright, but we're gonna make it work. I usually don't go for too bright of a concealer. That's just personal preference. I like my concealer to kind of just match close to my skin tone. And if it's a little bit lighter, that's fine, but I like it to be a close match with my foundation actually. And actually that blended out okay. And the brush, wow, that made that super easy to blend out. I hope I was sitting at a good angle, but yeah, that actually blended out really nicely. It doesn't look too light. Let's see if I can add a little bit more over here.
The brush is very soft and I like that it's angled, because some concealer brushes are hard to use to blend the concealer out.
Just go over top of it with my finger, which kind of defeats the purpose of having the brush, which is why I apply concealer most of the time with a finger, honestly. That's how I apply my concealer, is with a finger, probably like 80% of the time. And so it's nice that this is angled so that I can really get in there and blend it out. And yeah, that looks nice. Okay, it is very brightening. It says it's a brightening concealer. A little more brightening than how I would usually like, but I feel like if we go over at the top with powder, it'll be fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set off camera. Maybe I'll wait for that because I have cream products. So let me go into the cream putty blush and bronzer. So let's do that first. So I'm going into the cream putty blush first. I have mine in, I don't know what shade, because e.l.f. doesn't put the shade names on them, which is weird, but this is the color of the blush, and the bronzers don't have names on them either, so I am gonna have to look up which ones I bought because I don't remember. But I'm just gonna go into the blush first, since I already know how this one works. So then we can go into the bronzers and try those out. I usually will put this on with either a brush or fingers. I feel like those two methods work the best for this formula, because it's kind of like got that cream to almost like a powder finish on the face, but it looks very like natural and looks really nice on the face, honestly. All right, you guys, I got 3 shades that I thought would work for me, so let me go through them. I think I have them in the right order because I went from lightest to deepest, which is what I bought, and I think these are the right order, but who knows, because maybe it's on the side. It's on the side, you guys. It's written on the side. Is that the same for the blush? That is the same for the blush. Oh my god, this whole time I didn't have the name. Okay, this is Bali, in the shade Bali. Okay, that sounds right. Okay, this one is in the shade Honey Drip, which is the lightest of the ones that I got, or lightest, what it looked like the lightest online. So that one is here. Let me go ahead and swatch these, and they do have some different undertones as well. So, ooh, very smooth feeling. So that's Honey Drip. That one is pretty cool color. Okay, the next one I got is in the shade Golden Days. They really should put the names of the shades in a different place and a little bit bigger. So this is Golden Days, which was the next deepest that I got. Very nice. And then the last one, which is the deepest that I purchased, but there are some that are deeper on Elf's site, is Bronzed Belle, and it looks like that. And then swatch. Okay, so again, Honey Drip, Golden Days, I think that's what it's called. Golden Days, and then Bronzed Belle. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put maybe Honey Dip on the up here to bronze, and then maybe try this one. I don't know. Maybe I'll try this one on... I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, I really think all 3 of these could work for me. Maybe I'll go in... Here's what I do. I'll go in with Golden Days and Bronzed Belle, which are the 2 deeper ones on my cheeks, and then I'll do Honey Days in like my hairline, because I'd like to, or right by my hairline, I like to bronze up here as well. I'm gonna use this like Eco kind of stiffer brush for this, and I'm dipping into Honey Drip first, and I'm gonna do up here just to see if it will bronze my skin actually, or if it's too light. So then you guys will know if you're near my skin tone, or if you're lighter than me, that you probably will go for this shade. Okay, so I do see how it bronzed up here a little bit. Very subtle though. So I would definitely say this one, if my skin tone, will work, but not in a more dramatic way or in a very noticeable way for a bronze look. If you're a little bit lighter, then I would say definitely so. So I'm usually in the medium tan or tan category in most brands. I'm in either medium tan or tan. So if that helps. And so yeah, that's nice, but I feel like the other ones are going to be a little bit more popping on my skin tone. So let's go into those. Let me see, should I switch brushes? Probably should. I'm going to go into this brush from BoxyCharm. It's kind of a similar deal with it being like a stiffer brush. This is kind of big though to go in this little pot, which is why I chose this brush. Should I just stick with this brush? Whatever, we'll go in here. This one is Golden Days. Let me try to coat the whole thing, and I'm going to go in here. And just place that on the cheek. Oh, that's pretty too. Just a little bit more to build it up. Oh yeah, definitely giving, as you can see, a more bronzed look. Let me go up a little bit with it. And ooh, it looks very nice on the skin. Definitely could blend it in a bit more, but it looks very, very nice. Just like the Putty bronzer is going onto the skin very beautifully. So I hope you guys can see that. Nice. Let's go ahead and go over on this side with the darker shade. Now this one is the darkest one I have with Bronzed Belle. Again, I'm going to just dip into with the brush. I'm not going to switch brushes this time, because I'm going to actually end up going over on this side with this one as well to make it look even. So that, as you can see, yeah, definitely a more dramatic, more deep bronzed, and for sure nice color on me as well. Okay, I really like that. So this one definitely has way more color than this side here. But as you can see, it looks very nice on me. Is it getting a little muddy? Maybe I'm going way too far down. I'll fix that with the foundation in a minute. But no, it doesn't look very muddy. It looks pretty good. I think I like this side a little bit better though, which probably will be the best one for me, which is Golden Days. But I think this one works for me as well. It's a very beautiful color. So I'm gonna go over this side with this one and this side with this one just to even everything out off camera. All right, it looks really nice. I like the bronzers. I really like Golden Days the most, I would have to say. I'm gonna go over everything now with a little bit of powder. Oh, I didn't do my highlight. Hold on, wait a second. I'm gonna do my Armani Sheer Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer as my highlight today. I'm gonna shake it up. I have this in the shade 2, and ooh, okay, I think I just put a lot out. But this is, you can use in a lot of different ways. I'm going to use it as a highlighter today. You can use it under your foundation, mixed in with your foundation to give it a little glow. It's very much like the name says, very sheer. So it'll work if you mix it in with your foundation. But it also works as a nice little glow on the skin. Okay, so now I'm going to go over everything with a little bit of primer from my NYX No Filter finishing powder, and I'm going to use the multi-purpose brush here from Anissa Beauty. Again, trying out some more from the brand. This shape is quite interesting. Let's see if it is nice. Okay, very soft, which is, like I said, staying in line with the rest of their brushes. All very soft. Ooh, very nice. It's applying the powder nicely. And I do like the shape of it because I can kind of twist it and move it around to fit in the lines of my face and the shape of it. Okay. I really like these brushes so far. Really, really nice. Money well spent. Okay. I'm going to finish everything else off camera and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, here I am back with the final look. I think the face looks super bronze. I'm in a little bit of ham over here with it. After I've already powdered. Okay, but it looks really nice in bronze. I hope you guys can see it very well. Ooh, look at my hair. Yikes. I hope you can see it, but it looks very nice in bronze. I think the bronzers applied nicely. They don't look patchy or anything. I think you can go overboard with them though, which I kind of did, but I was trying to show you guys the color in the product, and I think that the honey drip color looks really nice up here. My favorite would have to be Golden Days. Let me show you guys again. Golden Days, I think it just looks the best on my skin tone, and it's a really pretty color. Just the right amount of bronziness that I need. I also love the other colors as well. I'm going to be using all of these. Oh, all of these. I think that Bronze Bell is if I want something a little bit more deep, a little bit more chiseled, and will be great as a contour shade as well for me. And then Honey Drip if I want something a little bit more light and natural looking, definitely is a great color, and it also has a little bit of a shadiness to it, if you get what I'm saying. I love the brushes I used today, all 3 of them. Money well spent, and this is a more pricey brand, but they do have Afterpay and stuff like that, so if you want to do something like that. And I really do like these brushes. I'm glad I went and picked them up. I actually got this brand off of the Fancy Face channel. She featured these brushes, and she featured them a while ago, and then she recently just used them again, which had me remember that I wanted to get them, and I went and picked these up. They're so nice, you guys, and I would love to try some more from the brand, which I will be doing soon, but I'm going to keep trying those out, of course. Obviously, that's just a first impression using them. Same thing with the Putty bronzers. This is just a first impression. And lastly, the primer and concealer. So the concealer looks like it was going to be too bright, but actually when it blended out, it is brightening, but it's not too light for me. And then and it looks nice under the eyes as well, should say that. And then the primer also foundation looks great. I don't know if that's a testament to the foundation or the primer, but I always use a primer under my foundations. So for me, the primer and the foundation work together, and they're working great together. So great. I went ahead and finished off the rest of my look with some products that I loved. I actually forgot I do have a third e.l.f. concealer. This little stick one I use sometimes under the eye, but mostly to clean up my eyebrows, which I did today. I just ran some eyebrow gel through it, the Benefit one. And then for my lips, I went in with this shade Toffee from the Juvia's Place Nude Chocolates. And then in the center, I went in with my Rude Cosmetics blush lipstick in the shade Disobedient. So that's what's on the lips. I put some mascara on, and I set everything with my Morphe setting spray. So there you go. That's everything for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing some new products used. If you were thinking about getting these, I would say $6 for these is not too bad. So if you're looking, that's not even one of them. That's the blush. The blush is good too. But if you're looking for a nice affordable cream formula for bronzer, I would say try these out. They have a lot of different shades. Pick the one you think is right for you, and it's $6. So if you don't exactly love it, it won't be wasting your money, but I like them, so there's that. I like a lot of things though. So and then yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and definitely check out some more content on my channel. I will link it in the description box below, and I'll check you guys out in the next video very, very soon. If you want to see this eye look, you should be looking out for that. This is the Party in Puerto Rico palette, so that'll be coming out as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.